Well, hello, I'm here to give a message today. I did these cards, I already pre-shuffled and they all fell out. I don't care if you don't believe me. You can believe me or not believe me. But anyways, interesting because like the last three messages, I tried to record one last night and the whole thing got cut off halfway through. So I was actually just doing this message for myself today. And then Spirit was like, no, you have to go put it on YouTube. I was like, great, okay. So I had to put on makeup and all this nonsense. My cat scratched me. I'm a disaster. But anyway, that having been said, this twin flame card keeps coming out in every reading, like four different readings over and over back to back. So this is some kind of twin flamey message, okay? I don't know if you have a twin flame or whoever needs to hear this about your twin flame. So, the first card that came out was the Queen of Coins, which is energy you are in. And basically, you have prosperity, your well-being. Your well-being is, you're in a healthy state. You're living pretty much in luxury. Or, I mean, there's levels to luxury, right? Like, the Queen of England lives in a different luxury, or used to live in a different luxury than, like, maybe we do. But generally speaking, you're living a more luxurious life. You're extreme comfort. You feel secure. You have grace. You have dignity. You are a noble person. But yet you're still charitable even though you have all those things. Okay? This person who is your twin flame didn't used to appreciate those things about you. They didn't realize how valuable you were to them. Okay, they took you for granted. And all this is bubbling up in them, this big volcano. And you sat there in this relationship with this twin flame. You brought prosperity. You brought well-being to them. You helped them to live in a life of luxury. You were a noble soul. You still are a noble soul. They just didn't realize that, okay? And so this whole volcano of unresolved issues and problems basically erupted. But you see, you remained calm. You stayed on your throne. You kept your eye on the prize, which is your well-being. You continued your growth. And this person knows that you are the Queen of Coins. You are the queen. Or king, whatever. We're not going to get into the he, she nonsense. Like, figure it out. It's energy. But this person says, I can't even talk to you right now. This person can't even face you. They can't even have a conversation. And I felt like you guys had a really hard time talking to this person in this relationship. Communication has not been your strongest point because this person has a very difficult time with their throat chakra, which came up, being honest, being transparent, being authentic, and being real. They also just feel like they can't face you, and you really don't want to talk to this person. Y'all don't want to talk to each other. Why? Because the conversation that you're going to have is going to be intense, difficult, and it's going to require accountability. This person doesn't like to take accountability. They never did in their childhood. No one in their family took accountability. They don't believe in accountability. They just believe in brushing things under the fucking carpet. But that's not going to work because this is a twin flame relationship, which came up. You have my soul to infinity and beyond, my mirror. Y'all have insane chemistry. And this person's mirroring you. You mirror them back and forth, back and forth. Only problem is this one here has a really hard time being in this Queen of Coins energy of prosperity, well-being, and luxury because this person has lack mentality. They can't manifest like you. You are the twin that can manifest and can bring prosperity and can make things happen. This person stays too much in low vibrational energy to be able to do that. Which is why they're struggling without you so much, currently. So, then Seven of Wands is really interesting because you see this queen right here on her little throne, and she's over here focused on the coin. She knows there's this whole volcano of unsaid things, conversations that have to be had, accountability that has to be taken, real big boy things that have to be dealt with in this volcano because it's about to erupt. I told y'all there's a shit storm coming. It's coming. It cannot be avoided. This person's hiding behind the tree. Like, is the coast clear? Can I come out? Are the swords still flying? They've managed to miss the deadly swords, but the swords have been flying. This person wants to make new plans. They have wishes. They're trying to persevere. They want to make an attempt or an endeavor to come to you, to talk to you. They're ready. They think they're ready to face the swords in the volcano and to approach this queen. But they want to know, is the coast clear? They have hope. They're trying to get their hope. They're trying to get their confidence. They're trying to get out of their fucking fantasy, ridiculous state of mind that they've been in, this illusion. And they're uncertain of how their efforts are going to go. They don't know. They don't know. But the card that came with that was forgive me. This person wants your forgiveness. They have self-doubt. Just like I said, it's amazing how these cards lined up and come out because uncertain efforts. They know that they're self-sabotaged. They know they've been in denial. They fear they're not good enough for you. Well, they fear they're not good enough for you, which is why they're not good enough for you. Because if you fear something, then that's what you are. You are what you believe you are. So if you think you're not good enough, then you're not good enough. You're only good enough if you believe you're good enough, and then you will be. So you speak your... Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Your words and your mind are so powerful. You cannot get down in negativity or you're going to stay there and you're going to be in a self-sabotaging cycle. Okay? People need to understand this. Anyway, and there was also a time where somebody got into their little ear, whether it's family, friends, karmics, people who did not have this person's best interest, probably out of jealousy, didn't have this person's best interest at heart. Anyway, point is, they didn't think you were good enough for them. The Queen of Pentacles, whatever. Because putting you down made this person feel more secure, or feeling like you weren't good enough for them, it makes this person feel better about themselves, right? That's how karmics work. Anywho, they're trying to heal their throat chakra. So they've had a blocked throat chakra. They have not been able to express themselves properly. Their inner voices, they have quieted their inner voice, their intuition. They have not spoken their truth. They've hidden the truth. They don't believe in the truth. There was no truth in their family as a child. People do not speak in their household as they grew up as a child. People do not speak the truth. They just made things look good, brushed things under the carpet. No one lived in the truth. This person is having a hard time with the truth. The truth scares this person to death. To them, truth is like a scary monster under the bed. Ah! Sorry, y'all. This thing is not working very well. And I don't know, when you buy stuff on Amazon, you don't know what's going to happen. Anyhow, back to the reading. Stay. All right. So, they feel left out. They feel like you left them out. They feel left out from their family. Ace of Swords in reverse, debacle, tyranny, disaster. They know that they self-destruct. They've been self-destructing for a while. They have a violent temper. They're very embarrassed. They know that they are an embarrassment. They are facing obstacles. Everything in their life is infernal. Nothing is working. Everything they feel is hindered. They are cut off. They've been spiritually cut off from the divine by their own doing, their own self-destruction. They feel left out by the universe. They feel victimized. They don't realize they did this to themselves, but they're starting to realize it. This twin flame is getting a little bit of healing in the throat chakra. Okay. Then the Emperor in reverse. Let's see, this person was to you. The Emperor in reverse. They were immature, ineffective. They lacked strength. They were very weak. They couldn't make proper decisions. The decisions they made were not good decisions. And the interesting part about it is they actually made you believe that you couldn't make decisions, that you weren't the wise one, when really you made way better decisions. As of course you've realized since you've been apart from this twin, and they have a failure to control their petty emotions. So this person, this Emperor in your life, or it could be an Empress, like I said, it's just energy, lacked maturity, okay? They lacked what we call emotional intelligence, okay? They were petty, they argued, they were basically a tyrant. They were ineffective, and they were weak of character. And you felt like you wasted your time. You're wasting your time. They also had somebody, a third party interference, family, friends, karmics, I don't know, whoever in their life, egging them on and helping them to stay in this ridiculous energy. They felt like people convinced them that they were wasting their time with you, their twin flame, the other part of their soul. And this person also you didn't think you were wasting your time when you were actually in the relationship. But looking back, you're like, I wasted my whole life. What was I doing? But you weren't wasting your time because you were learning, you were healing, and you were growing. When you finally spiritually evolve, you realize nothing is a waste. Everything happens for a reason, and it's for our highest good. Okay? But this person has realized now that they love you. They didn't think they loved you before, okay? But being away from you, being separated from you, being left out from you is helping them to realize that they love you and to see what unconditional love is. Both of you are here to teach each other about unconditional love. You, I believe, first taught this person about unconditional love. I don't even know why I have these things in my ears. I don't need them in there. But I had them on earlier. Who cares? Okay, so you taught them about unconditional love first. But now this person is teaching you about unconditional love because they want you to forgive them. And you have to be in the energy of unconditional love to forgive what this person has done to you and to your children and to your family. They've embarrassed you. They've berated you. They've gossiped about you. They've slandered your name. They abandoned you. They abandoned their responsibilities. They abandoned oaths, vows to you. So now you have to be a bigger person and learn about unconditional love and really prove that you're going to be in this unconditional love. This person is learning about unconditional love through the karmic because they're realizing that you did love them unconditionally. The karmic, everything has strings and conditions. It's always tit for tat. If you do this, I'll do that. Everything is very three-dimensional, very low vibrational, very, I'll do this if you do that, you have to do this, very controlling. It's never, oh, you're sick, well, let me be there for you, we'll take off the day, well, you know, there is no sacrifice. There is no for the better good. It's all me, 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 me. And both of them are in that energy. And now this person is being treated by the karmic the way they treated you. And they're starting to see this. It's taken a long time though. And they're just barely, I mean, this is like the tip of the iceberg. I think it goes very deep and they have a long ways to go, but they're starting to realize this. They fell for you unconditionally. There was a strong attraction, affection. Please love me back. So they want you to love them back the way you wanted them to love you back. And for many years, you were like, please just love me back. I'm doing so much. I'm giving. I'm trying. What more can I do? And now this person, because you've turned the other way, you're on your throne over here with your pinnacle. You got your little flowers. You don't need them to bring you flowers. You bring yourself flowers. You grow your own flowers. And you just sit there and watch the shit show, the volcano that's about to erupt, because you know it's coming. And you're like, I'm not getting off this throne. I'm not getting off this throne to save you from your volcano, twin flame. But anyway, they realize they love you. They want you to love them back. They are in regret. Okay, I have all these cards, so I'll bring these back because those are the healing cards. How y'all are going to heal this? Okay, it's complicated. So then the next card out was the Empress in reverse. So the Emperor in reverse and the Empress in reverse. This is just how their life is now, okay? You have an Empress and an Emperor in reverse. And I think there was a time when you were also the Empress in reverse. You were. But you have turned your energy around. You came from the Empress in reverse. I don't think you were fully this person, but you have tendencies. And you turned to the Queen of Coins. I think there was that bothered them because you were ascending. This person was not ascending. You were experiencing success. You were growing and changing your way of thinking a little bit faster than your twin was. And that caused some jealousy and some disruption. So now this person was immature and effective. They lacked strength. Like I said, we talked about that. Oh, that was the Emperor. The Empress. So now this person is lacking concentration. They're feeling a lot of anxiety, a loss of material possessions. They're dealing with a very vain person. The person they're with is very vain. There is a delay in progress. Their relationship they're in now is not progressing. It's declining. There's a lot of inaction. They can't concentrate. They worry. All they do is think about this big, huge mess they've made of their life, how they screwed over their twin flame, how when you guys are together, y'all are stronger. When y'all are apart, y'all are weaker. But I still think you're the stronger twin, only just because there's always one twin that tends to weigh more, be stronger, whatever. But you guys together are very strong. But without you removing your energy, this person has really weakened. And the person that they're with is also like the Empress in reverse, you know, and together the karmic in them are just a disaster. They're so unhappy. They're so miserable, but there's so much in their ego. They cannot admit when they're wrong. Why? Because that didn't happen in their family. Their parents did not apologize. Their parents don't take responsibility ever when they were wrong. They were raised to never be wrong, to never apologize. And when you do apologize, you just do it just to make the peace. It's not sincere. You don't really mean it. You just say you're sorry, just so that everything will go back to normal. There's no change in behavior. There's no reflection. There's no self-awareness. This person was raised by narcissists. And they haven't healed these wounds. And, you know, but they do know they're not happy with this Empress in reverse, which is who they're with now, the karmic. And the sex with you is amazing, and it is not amazing with this person. I think in the beginning, it was. When they were in this delusional, something new and shiny came along, or something different. I feel like the karmic definitely is very different from you. So it was like new and exciting. But now it isn't. And they regret, because see, the sex is amazing. Regret came on top of that card with Empress in reverse. Empress in reverse, the sex is amazing, regret. This person is in disappointment. They're grieving. They're in despair. And they wish they didn't do that. They wish they didn't do that to you, to themselves. They're finally getting through their thick noggin up here that when you hurt another, you hurt yourself, right? They wish they didn't do that. Because, okay, well, shoot, I don't want to get my wine up there. But anyway, so then I went on to ask some more messages. And these were some shadow messages. And it says, I wasn't thinking. And this is like right after the regret card. I wasn't thinking. I see all that you do for others. This person knows that you are the Queen of Pentacles, which in this first card, like I said, it says right here, rich person, but generous and charitable and noble soul. So they know who you are and they know who they're with now, or the people that they're surrounding themselves with now. It could be more than one. I'm sure it is more than one. It's family. They've cut themselves off from the one noble person, the one person that they had in their corner. The person that really loved them and had their back. They turn their back on. But they see all that you do for others, especially if you have children and family of your own and friends. They see that. They want to know if you want them around because this person doubts that you even want them around. And I don't think you are at that point where you do want them around. You're like, no. But they want to know, do you want me around? Sometimes I didn't know what to do. This goes back to the fact that the way they were raised, their childhood, they lacked emotional intelligence and they didn't know what to do. And it wasn't always that they really wanted to hurt you. I felt like this person really just didn't know how to handle their feelings. They didn't know how to express themselves. They didn't know how to deal with your success and their lack of success, lack of awareness, lack of, you were growing and they weren't. They didn't know how to be the twin that you needed, the twin flame that you needed. They didn't know how to balance out the relationship, right? I wasn't thinking. So whatever they did, I think they might have been thinking with the wrong body parts, or they just weren't thinking at all. They say they weren't thinking. But then these cards came out. So karmic family and friends. So they've been highly influenced by karmic family and friends. These people do not have good intentions. They were hidden by the veil of labels. This is a big hang up people have. That's my mom. That's my dad. It's my family. Just because someone is family does not give them the right to abuse you, treat you any way they want, and just because they're your mother, your father, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, that you just sit there and allow that. This is the biggest problem with the matrix and the programming. We've been programmed to believe, oh, it's my mother, it's my this, it's my family, I have to. No. If those people are toxic and they're in low vibrational energy, I don't care, even if it's your child. If they're not going to come towards the light and out of the darkness, you have to cut ties with those people until they're willing to do the work. You have to set the boundary. If you do not, you will take on their karma and you will have chaos and you will have misery in your life. Family or not family, it's a veil. We are all spirits, okay? We come to this earth to learn and to grow. And there are people in your life that God actually wants you to stand up to. You guys made spiritual contracts before you came here to go through these lessons, and it requires you to be strong and not allow people who are in double energy, I don't care who they are, anyone in double energy has to go. Doesn't mean you have to cut them off for life. If the person is willing to come back and do the work, willing to change, yes, you forgive these people, you love these people from afar. I'm not saying you're bitter and angry and you hate these people. But what I'm saying is, until they're willing to take responsibility, do the work, walk in light. And of course, we're all gonna make mistakes and have problems, but you have to have people in your life who are willing to take responsibility for their actions, take accountability, say, I was wrong, I shouldn't have done that. And I'm going to work on doing better, making amends, okay? That's why it's a very important step in the 12-step, whatever, for alcoholism, that thing, is you have to take accountability and then you have to make amends. If people in your life, I don't care if it's your mother, father, children, whoever, are not taking accountability and they are not making amends, it is your responsibility, and you will be applauded by spirit when you cut that off. That has to stop. You have to set a boundary with that person. And if you lose that person in this lifetime, you lose that person this lifetime. We have many lifetimes. We have many opportunities in the world after, lives after, to reunite and fix things. And I really personally believe, I mean, I'm not God or anything, so I can't tell you this is the facts of life, but I can tell you in my opinion of what I know about spirituality and what I've experienced in my dreams and my meditations, is that we come back here until we get it right. So it would behoove you to start getting it right, working on yourself, because if you don't, you're just going to keep coming back lesson after lesson. You're going to stay on that wheel, that merry-go-round, until you choose to do the work. Is it? Okay? It's the way life goes. So this person listens to karmic family and friends. These people didn't have good intentions. They're hidden by veil of labels. It's a big hang up for people. You gotta overcome that it's my family, it's my this and that, so they can do whatever they want and I have to deal with it. No, you don't. And you're actually inhibiting that person when you do that. It's like basically giving a drug addict crack every day and saying, well, they need the crack. Look, they're suffering. You're not helping that person. You are enabling. So just remember that. Limited beliefs, trauma, childhood trauma, and pain is the problem in this twin flame relationship. And it's got to be healed. This person is kind of seeing it, but they still don't really know exactly how to heal it. But I think they're starting to get some enlightenment. Okay? So I asked, what can we do to heal? Well, Archangel Raphael is the healing angel, green healing energy. So whenever you want someone in your life healed, if they're sick, always pray for Archangel Raphael to send his green healing energy. If it's their heart, picture their heart surrounded in green healing energy, or whatever it is. If you want them to heal their skin, they're sick in any way, picture that part or their body surrounded in the green healing energy of Archangel Raphael. So when I asked him, what is it going to take to heal this? He says, divine intervention. Divine intervention. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with my twin flame and I, and for helping heal our situation. I have faith in divine intervention. I fully accept your guidance now. So I believe there is going to be divine intervention. The angels are working. You can see all this angel from above. This is Archangel Raphael, and I think he's using other people around this person to help heal them and to give them enlightenment. And you too, both of y'all. Change positions. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer for this situation. Amen. So I think what this is saying is that you guys, this is going to require therapy. This is going to require a professional mental health therapist type person. There could be medications that need to be prescribed or medications that need to come off of. I don't really know. But there's something to do with finding the right therapist. Because when I read the card, it said, give me direction, guide me to the right doctors, the right therapists, and the right healers. It could be Reiki healers. It could be, I don't know. But there's people that healers that you need to both choose wisely. And if you guys are talking or you start talking, you need to be sure to find a therapist, the right one. And it may take some research, and it may take going through several different ones to find the perfect one for the situation, whether it be a therapist, psychiatrist, whatever. I don't know. And then stay positive. So you got to get out of that negative thinking. I know it's really, really hard because in this world, this matrix wants to keep you negative, Nelly. They feed you negativity. They want to keep you in competition. They want to keep you in low vibrational energy. They, want you on Pornhub. They want you watching this garbage on TV, which is garbage. Turn off your TV. Seriously. Open a book. Turn off your TV. Go for a walk. Get in nature. But you've got to stay optimistic. Whatever it takes. Music. I don't know. Everyone's different on that. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me be optimistic and take the appropriate action steps that support my health. So, support your mental health. Eat healthier. Exercise. Get more rest. Surround yourself with a no negativity diet. I always talk about that. If there's family members who are talking negatively about this twin flame, you need to distance yourself from them. If you're thinking negative thoughts about your twin flame, send optimistic and be optimistic. Change your whole way of thinking. And this person needs to do that. This person is very cynical. You, I think, struggle. This person is like, there's not an optimistic bone in this person's body. They've got to change their way of thinking. And I think they're starting to realize that. They're slowly starting to realize that. You didn't think it's possible. You're like, it's never going to change. It's not possible. It is possible because divine intervention is coming. So believe it. You have to believe me. But I know miracles are coming because it said in there, expect a miracle. When I read the book, it said expect a miracle with the divine intervention and being optimistic. Optimistic people, it's like what's his toes said, Einstein. You can see everything in life as a problem, or you can see everything in life as a miracle. Something to that effect. Everything is perspective. Okay, and then the other way is, this is, I think, was really, really important card. Be your own inner authority. In other words, stop listening to everyone else. This person has been listening to too many people, these karmic family. Okay, listen. This twin flame has self-doubt. They're in denial. They're in fear. They're not listening to their inner authority. They know how they feel. They know they love you. They know y'all are meant to be. They're not listening. They're stuck in self-doubt. Their throat chakra is blocked because they're not being their own inner authority. They're listening to karmic family members. And also the Black Widow card came out, by the way. There is a Black Widow, which is the karmic. It could be a mother, a lover. There's someone in their life that is a Black Widow. What is that? A karmic person from a past life that is hidden by the veil. When we talked about veil with the karmic family and friends, I think it could be family members and friends that are Black Widow, or it could even be a karmic lover. But this person is hidden. Family and karmic soulmates, blood contracts, hard to break. These are cords that are hard to break. And this Black Widow is here to destroy this twin flame relationship. How do I know that? Because the twin flame card says, you have my soul to infinity and beyond, my mere insane chemistry. And this Black Widow is here to destroy it. And they're hidden. And it's been hidden to this person because they're not listening to their inner authority. What is their inner authority saying? Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting me as I take back my power. So both twin flames, including you, have to take back your power. Call your power back to yourself. Stand in your power. It's okay. You can be powerful and gentle at the same time. Be powerful and gentle at the same time, like Jesus was, right? Dear Archangel Raphael, to help me take my power back, listen to my intuition, my desires, and my feelings. This person has been ignoring their intuition, their desires, and their feelings. because they have too many karmic family members in their ear, keeping them in self-doubt. They love their twin flame. They can't express it. And they are in deep regret. They want to be forgiven. But they have to heal this throat chakra. So, you might pray. I think that would be a very helpful prayer, to send green healing energy to their throat chakra so that they can freely express themselves. So, those are the messages I got. I was really not even going to come on here, because I was, like I said, just doing this for myself. But Spirit was like, you have to go on there. So, I had to go put on some makeup. Come on here. Give you all those messages. Okay, so this person has been deception, hidden motives, trickster, red flags, lying to get by. This is the karmic energy, and they also were lying to you to get by. They were lying with you in this third-party situation to get by. They deceived you. They had hidden motives. You saw red flags, but ignored them. They saw red flags from the karmic, but ignored them. They've seen red flags from the family and the karmic friends, but have ignored them. Everyone has been deceived. That's what Satan does. That's what